Hi everybody, it's Kurtney here. I am the Deputy Agency Lead and Senior Content Lead at Into Profits, and we also have Kristine here with us.
Hi everyone, I am Kristine. I'm the content lead at Into Profits.
So yeah, here at Into Profits, we do two main things. We have the Apex Seller, which is the coaching and consulting side, and we also have the managed advertising. So we optimize ads and content, and we also help 6, 7, 8 figure business sellers on Amazon to increase their sales and profitability. So for this series, we are focusing mainly on experiments. So for this episode, we will be talking about the listing images. So if you're struggling with sales, you can definitely do this listing image hack that can boost your conversion rate by over 24%. So the main problem, at least for this account, is that the low click-through rate and conversion rate are reducing Amazon sales, which limits the engagement and decreases the revenue and the overall performance of the account. So just a little bit of context. The key factor contributing to this downtrend is a lower CVR, leading to fewer purchases despite steady traffic. So meaning, despite spending lot of money on ads, the impressions are still the same, but because of the conversion rate, it just doesn't work. So that's why we came up with the idea of conducting a split test using the listing images. So the hypothesis for this one is that a cohesive modern layout and lifestyle photos will boost conversion rates by enhancing visual appeal, credibility, and emotional engagement, making it easier for customers to trust and buy the product. So I think it's really important that we have a cohesive layout and still on brand design overall, because it really strengthens the brand credibility and the brand trust. And aside from that, it's important we have lifestyle photos to touch on the human side of things, like not just go straight to the product images, and also highlight the benefits, unique selling points. And also, it's one thing that I think some of the sellers are missing is that they don't put the variations immediately on the listing or in the listing images. So I think that's really important. So is there anything else you'd like to add, Christine?
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, just by being true to your brand and being consistent with your branding overall really helps a lot in order to build trust with customers. And also make sure to include always bright, clear, high quality images and even lifestyle images, because it helps also customers to know what are they expecting from the product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really true. And I think people think that design is not important, but it is, because you want to
Yes.
capture the attention of the customers immediately. And of course, like personally for me as a customer, I would go for something that's like established already, or at least looks established already if you're just starting. So I think just don't miss out on that as well. So for the results of this specific experiment, so this is actually related to the previous experiment that we had, which is the main image. So we did the same experiment on that, and for the results, so the conversion rate increased by 23%, and the sales increased by 21%. The units sold increased by also 21%, and the sales from search and units sold from search increased by 41%. So I think overall what we did in here is that we just stayed consistent on the branding and highlight more on the benefits by using lifestyle photos related to it, like not just putting it random lifestyle photos. So anything else you'd like to add on this, Christine?
Yeah, I think another thing is what's important is that to make sure that you take photo of all angles of your product. So because
Yes.
there are some clients that prefers to see the front, the back, and the side of the product, and include also the size dimensions with your product photos. And of course, lifestyle are very important.
Yeah, that's actually true. And if you don't have like high quality photos, at least get 3D rendered images of the products,
Yes.
because you want it to be really high quality, especially the product photo, because you want to captivate the eyes of the audience, or the customers rather. And it's important that you, as Kristen mentioned, it's important you put the size there, dimensions, variations if there is, and especially the uses of it, like the benefits. What will the customers get from using your product? So I think, so here for the overall conclusion, so Dave's unique products and our own winning content formula led to massive increase in sales and conversion. He's on track to increase his revenue by $26,000 this year. So this is really huge. As I've mentioned, this client is just starting, I think. So, and it's also a really competitive market for the client. So we had to really try and do our best to get that visibility and awareness, like to put the product out there. And now I think we're right on track for this one. So if you want to achieve the similar results for your business, you can apply for a free audit today. We will be leaving the link in the description below. So I think, that's everything on my end. Do you want to add anything, Kristine?
Yeah, so that's it also for my end, Kurtney. So please don't forget to subscribe, everyone, and hit the notification bell to get notified for our upcoming episodes.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys next time. Goodbye.